get out here, have a good start tonight against Carlton, who start pretty well, and hopefully when we get our shots and goals, we actually kick them.
Just on the goal kicking, Warren Tredrea has been down a little bit. How do you think he can turn around his game?
Oh, look, he's just got to keep practicing. He's going through his routine and practicing as much as he can, and he's slowly getting his touch back, and we think tonight one of our tools is going to be able to get on top of one of Carlton's backs there, and hopefully he's the guy that does it.
And your tackling pressure has dropped off a little bit over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, we've definitely made a pretty big emphasis at training, and we've had another competitive week this week, and we think Michael Wilson and Dean Brogan coming back are certainly going to add to that.
Where are you looking to expose Carlton tonight?
Oh, we think our midfield group can, and our rucks, obviously, once they don't have Ackley in there, they have a Halpin and whoever else can fit in, and we think our tall forwards can definitely get on their backs if they have good enough supply.
Matty, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Cheers, Ron.
Well, the Tredrea talk is increasing, Jared.
Yep.
He is struggling to overcome some serious knee injuries, and when we have a look at his 2007 output compared to years gone by, it's well down.
Yeah, a little bit of licence here from Where's Wally, but the numbers say it all. Kicks are well down. Marks, that's his bread and butter. They're well down. Game's probably changed a bit over the last 4 or 5 years, though. But the disposals also are hurting him, and when he has had chances in front of goal, he's just let himself down. But I've seen him pretty closely the last 2 or 3 weeks. I reckon there's some good signs with Warren Tredrea, but he's just got to be able to put some goals on the board, I think, to get that inner confidence bubbling over again.
They'll need him to have an impact tonight, that's for sure. On a positive for Port Adelaide, they've been able to bring some good young players into the system. A couple of first gamers last week in Robert Gray and also Justin Westhoff.
Well, it's just exciting for any club. I mean, in your role at Hawthorn, you would have been pretty nervous seeing these goals go through last week, because they were on the fly early in the piece, and the kid kicked the goals early with his first couple of kicks, and young Gray looks a player as well. He's not built like a giant, but he knows how to find the footy, and he's got some tricks, and again, tonight he gets another opportunity.
Certainly does. There's Robert Gray, made a very promising debut last week against the Hawks, and he'll be looking to hold his position now for as long as possible. It's always difficult for first gamers to stay in for a long time. They are a little bit up and down, but very good sign for Port Adelaide that there are some more promising youngsters coming into their lineup. They're certainly going to need them tonight. They need every player to contribute because their form has been down over the last 3 weeks. The Blues, they should be chock full of confidence, although a worrying statistic, Jared, they've won just one of their last 13 here at the Telstra Dome, but they are second in the competition for long kicks in 07, and that's the reason they're scoring plenty of goals.
And well done to Jordan Bannister as well, recognised by the cheer squad there for 50. But I love it when you talk those numbers, Jason. It doesn't read well, but Carlton's last year obviously is going to present with a lot of difficult numbers for them to comprehend. And I guess that's what it's all about now, turning those negatives into positives for Carlton. It's going to be a challenge tonight for them.
They haven't beaten Port Adelaide since 2001, but they had a good win last week. They'll be looking for 2 in a row, and Rowan Smith also caught up with Dennis Pagan a short time ago.
Well, Dennis, a terrific win last week.
Yeah, it was. It's a long while ago now. We've really got to focus on the challenge tonight, Rowan.
Favola and Whitnell last week kicking 2 goals, and you end up kicking 21. It's a terrific effort.
Yeah, it certainly worked out well, and, you know, we aim to get a spread of goal kickers every week, and it worked out for us last week.
Matty Lappin kicking 4 goals in the third quarter was terrific as well.
Well, it probably was special to watch that, and the way he was up, the way the forwards were able to work together, and Matty getting on the end of it was terrific.
I was going to ask you about a bit of passion and a bit of spirit during the week of training with Santana and Kane Ackland.
Yeah, look, it was just one of those things that happened doing a bit of ruck work, and Santana accidentally hit Kane over on the bridge of the nose with his forearm when they were doing the ruck work, and spontaneous reaction, and yeah, I don't mind that every now and then.
And you're wearing the black armbands tonight. What's that for?
Yeah, the victims of the road accident up in the northwest of the state, up at Kerrang. It was a tragic thing, and many of it decided that that's one way we could pay our mark of respect.
Good luck tonight, Dennis.
Thanks, Rowan.
There's a very fitting tribute from the Blues with the armbands. This man snuck under everybody's guard last week. They loaded up their forward line with tools, with big names, but the match winner was the little bloke Matty Lappin with 5 goals.
He's one of the smartest players going around, Jason. I really like him as that sweeper across the midfield, but can be exposed for pace to some degree. But if he plays forward, he's got to play that deep forward role. He's been an All-Australian small forward. He knows where the goals are, and he is dangerous with a capital D. And he's done it ever since he was a youngster, first on the scene with the Saints, but an All-Australian forward in form.
He certainly is, and we can just see him warming up here, having a few shots for goal. He'll be hoping to have the radar working tonight. A couple of other unsung heroes for the Blues. Andrew Carrazzo. Now, here's a guy that started off as a tagger a couple of years ago. It's a good story just to the way that he fought his way into the system, but he's now chalking up plenty. 37 touches last week. He might find himself getting tagged.
Well, there was a player in the famous Judd draft, and he didn't get selected, but at under 18 level with those legends of the game now, Ball and Hodge and Judd, he was a very important player, and he had to go through the rookie list. But there's Jordan Bannister. Well, he's going to probably get another big job after Brad Johnson last week. But well done to him. It's been a long time coming, but finally he gets his 50th game. Terrific effort.
Yeah, it certainly is. We've got the first bounce coming your way very, very shortly. We saw Tredrea helping dancing around last week. Will he be dancing again tonight?